Hey y'all, this is Andrea with Go Diaper Free. Hi. I'm recording episode 140 of my podcast right now. How do I get my baby to shift his morning poo to a slightly later time? So let's do this. Welcome to the Go Diaper Free podcast, where we're all about helping you stop depending on diapers as early as birth. I'm your host, Andrea Olson, author and mom of 5 babies, all EC'd from birth, all out of diapers by walking. This is episode 140. How do I get my baby to shift his morning poo to a slightly later time? So you can read the written version of today's show over at godiaperfree.com/140, where I'll also link to anything mentioned in today's show, and I will be replying to comments over there. So come on by when we're finished. All right, so what do you do if your baby poops really early every single morning? You might want to get more sleep. I've definitely been there. But baby has other plans. Poop plans. Today we have a question from a reader in Arkansas. Here's the question. My 9-month-old son doesn't sleep through the night yet because he is still exclusively breastfed and needs at least one good meal during the night. Well, somehow, as he has been learning to use the potty, he has also started waking up at 4 to 6 a.m. every morning to poop in the potty. It's habitual. We are so proud of him for making that a part of his regular daily pattern, and 6 o'clock is not terrible, but 4:30 wake-ups for number 2 are not my favorite. Any idea how we can get him to shift his morning poo to a slightly later time? From Jordan, Camden, Arkansas. Hey Jordan, I just love how unique your question is. So my first son used to poop at 6 a.m. on the dot every single morning from months 2 to 11. 11 months old. For forever he did this. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. My subsequent other 4 babies, they also pooped at 5:30 or 6 a.m. every morning. And I always got them back to sleep on the boob through about 6:30 or 7 a.m. when they finally woke up for the day or for the next few hours. So that was also good. But 4:30, I feel you, not fun at all. That said, I'm happy that you're at least getting the number 2s in the potty consistently every morning. That's awesome. And it looks like you're having a great time ECing. Thanks for sending in the photo of your son doing EC. He is so stoked to be pottying. You guys can see that over at godiaperfree.com/140. So yeah, back to your question. Check in with all your daily and nighttime routines. I'm certain you've already done this, but it warrants a little look-see. So check in with your bedtime routines, your own daytime and pre-bed and nighttime stress and emotional levels, what else your son is eating throughout the day. Does anything vary from day to day? What stays the same from day to day? What do you do on the day and night before the 4:30 a.m. poop? And what do you do on the day and night before the 6 a.m. poop? Write it all down for a 7-day period in a little journal or something to see if there is indeed any difference at all. And don't get all anal about it. We're just doing a little light research. Next, you could always experiment. So see what happens if you comfort him and non-verbally ask him to wait by returning everyone to sleep at those 4:30 a.m. poop signaling times. He could very well just wait and wake up at 6. It's worth at least one try. You won't screw up your EC rhythms by trying this just once. But honestly, I think waiting it out is a better idea, which is not my next advice, but definitely my final advice on it. But I just think, if they're waking up to poop, you might as well bring them, but see what happens if you want to. Next, was it something that you ate? It's possible that something is moving through his system so quickly that he needs to poop a bit prematurely before dawn. See if there are any differences between your diet, which is his diet, on a daily or nightly basis, and see if tweaking your intake tweaks his output. The next one, there might not be anything but time that will shift this. So at 9 months old, you're on the verge of some major changes. Probably already at crawling, you've got walking coming up, first words. Just trust that most things will at least gradually change, including this super early morning poop habit, because everything's gonna change. That's just the nature of having a baby. And lastly, you could even just wait it out. I know that it will change within a few weeks or even months. Perhaps. That's the one thing I've learned from having 5 babies, you guys. Things always change, the good and the bad eventually. And when you look back at this babyhood, you will see that, oh, that potty pause really only lasted a tiny amount of time. Or, oh, he only pooped while breastfeeding just for those few weeks. And then it changed. Or, oh, he only pooped at 5:30 or 4:30 a.m. until he was 11 months old. And like Andrea's baby, he stopped. So with time, it will shift for sure. The most important thing is that you have good techniques to get him back to sleep afterwards. Keep the lights off in the room if you can. use a top hat potty or something where you won't have to disturb him by taking him all the way to the toilet. Don't talk and just keep it super chill. Thank you so much for your question, Jordan. Everyone, please leave any comments of similar experiences, advice, questions, or whatever in the comments over at goodiperfree.com/140. And thank you for listening to me answering this question. Often we just all have about the same 30 questions when we're doing EC, and I have some good ideas about all of those, so stay tuned. We'll see you over there at the show notes. Till next time, happy pottying, y'all. I'm Andrea Olson with Go Diaper Free, and you've been listening to the Go Diaper Free podcast at godiaperfree.com. We'll see you next time. All right, leave your comments below. Do you have any questions, any similar experiences? I look forward to hearing from you. Hit the like button and definitely subscribe.